Oh my god. This is section 1. This is weird. Why are there brackets? Revere the maker, cherish the made. Here lies wisdom. The door lies at the end of the path. Who will gather? Many. Who will finish? Few. The grower will take time. The grower will bring light. The grower will have ages. Take time and move it to and fro. Bring light and give it to the dark places. Have ages and link to them without bindings. Loud cries, yet again. Can it be made? No. We mourn our loss. No one sees. The rock is where changes are found, because the tunnel's Denis has changed forever. New events surround us, awaiting our arrival. The path to the left or right? That is the only power of man. The grower leads in the dark, while the deceiver flails in the light. The grower raises truth in the absence of eyes, while the deceiver blesses them in clear view of many. Without the grower, those who are like the grower would never learn. Without the grower, the name known by all would not have existed. Knowing the least is the path to wisdom, a sweet aroma rising up. Kings and prophets, the proud ones, have the stench of death. The passing of time brings the path to the gathered. A breach has been cut, and now the paths are joined. The giving of gifts heals the wound of the builder. In cages they weep, time and again, but without their tears, truths remain hidden. Your cry is your call. If no one will hear them, weep for us. The choices of wise bring pleasure to the maker. The meeting of worlds is death and life. They count years and months. A long week is as short as an age is long. There is noise where once there was silence. Light where once there was not. Stone stands tall, and rock falls down, and they are watched, always, not knowing. Silence will return, light will fade, stone will fall, rock will grow, again. From the shadow of the wound, history will be rewritten. The disease will spread until Denis cannot be saved. 7 they are, though little do they realize, only 4 is seen as they see. For 7 is 1, and 1 is 7. Writing of links is a gift to be cherished. Where are our people? Who are our people? What are our people? Cry, those who die on the streets. The crumbling of walls will come from within. The stories of the destroyer will be the start of the burden. The burdened one will come from outside. The burden of the remnant will be laid upon his shoulders. Be still, and the path will be made known. What will grow? The tree of all things. Who will grow it? The grower. Pages burn. Ink spills. Is there no one to protect us when we turn against ourselves? Books will be your stronghold, and then you will die. The destroyer will cut down this great tree of wickedness. Another place will be their refuge. Another place will be their home. Dance and celebrate, for the tree grows again. 7 nameless abused. 6 called abused. 5 sent away. 4 sell to 3. 3 accepted without 18. 2, 1 of 8. 1. Wear color and hold paper. Poison fills the hearts of many. New air enters some. Believe. The scream you hear has no breath. Old ways are kept just to test. Curses rain upon the others from the lips of the proud. Eyes are removed, yet sight is restored. Huh. That was a lot. That was dense. And getting meaning from it is difficult. There's... Some of it reads like it almost might be puzzle clues of some sort. It does not read as being the backstory dump that I normally enjoy getting from the book you get at the beginning of each of these games. These ones are almost like weird poems. And they almost just feel like, a lot of them feel like platitudes that are not necessarily relevant, but just life advice or something. Or allegories. Or some of them are read way more like direct references to things going on. Plenty of direct references to books and stuff too. I don't think I'm going to marathon them all back to back the way I might otherwise if they were clearly story of characters that in the game. I'm not sure what to make of them, but I think it would wear on me if I read them all back to back. Let's give it a little bit of time. There's these two and the ones outside, and I have no idea which ones to prioritize. They just kind of dumped them all on me. Do these ones work as linking books? Is that a linking book too? That's a separator. These are just book icons. They talked about the builder, the destroyer, and the grower. When they mentioned that, I thought, oh, there's 3 symbols back here. But it's a hand, a tent, and a shell? On some hand, I was like, okay, a hand could be I mean, hands build and destroy and grow. Like, that's really not useful. A tent could be the builder, I suppose. And then a shell, I'm like, what? No, what? I'm not sure what to think of these. Curious where they go. I currently have like 6 linking books to choose from, so I'm just gonna go somewhere, I guess. And we're just gonna see what happens. Okay, what? It's just a beach ball sitting in the middle of this place. Alright, sure, let's start answering the question of what the hell's going on here. What is this place? Physics. What have I become? Welcome to Bevin. For more info, go to the classroom. So this is Bevin? That was, in that book it said, like, Bevin and something else, didn't it? As like a couple of names. What is that? From system. Subject, visitors, Bishu, Douglas Sharper, and a bunch of other names. Beefo LaRue. Huh. This might not be even the 75th trombone. This might not actually be a place where I do stuff. This might be the gathering hub for the online community. I wonder. This is the cave city we saw in that drawing. You can see from the surroundings here. You'd probably do something around here. There's enough detail here that'd be weird if it was unused. I wonder if the combination of lights that are lit up and not lit up matters. These also move around. Yeah, so this is a gathering hub for characters. Those are other people's characters. That guy's in full costume right there. This is the weirdest. Alright, let's go check out the classroom. It'll give me more information, according to sign. This place really does feel, even without the additional context, it feels like it's empty in a way that implies more people are supposed to be here, just constantly. Ooh. Okay. That really took off. Interesting physics there. This reminds me a bit of Riven, probably the map. That lights up the green ones. That lights up the blue ones. It's all lit up now. Why though? Oh, those are freaking out. What's up with that? Weird. Yeah, I don't think that's a puzzle. I think that's just the light being turned on and off. That might be the classroom. Let's try the big building. The big building first. Why not? Is that another linking book? Put my hand in. What is that supposed to do? Okay, this place is huge. It's huge and the geometry is only going to get more confusing if these are linking books that I can use. I'm gonna leave that closed. Just to imply that I should check that out later. That goes down. The text looks a little silly. Welcome to Denis. Please link to Garish's age to pick up your key. Do I need to go to Garishan? Please avoid drinking the lake water. Is the idea that this is like a school? Like all of this? I know that it said this was the classroom, but like he was like just guiding me in, like people just go in here all the time. Kind of feels like almost like Yeesha came in sometime in the past, dealt with her stuff or whatever was going on, but then like her journey or the places she went to or this network of places became some kind of like some organization set up here, or like a school system to show people it. Cones and blockades are for your protection. Please mind the reconstruction. But then it seems like something happened and everybody left, and now it's just me. And I'm just alone here. Like I'm picking up the pieces after everything's gone. I think that part might be unintended though. And I say that because I think all the other players are supposed to be here. And all the other players being here is supposed to be what makes this place feel populated. But because the multiplayer died though, and it became a single player game instead, I am in in reality essentially being like this architect. Not architect, anthropologist coming in and looking at this past place. This place is gone now. Top 10 Heek scores from yesterday. Is that the entire alphabet? In order? Because that'd be handy. I don't like how it goes into the darkness. Probably going to want to come here and make physical notes of these at some point, because they're probably, even though I can't tell which one's first because it kind of goes into the darkness, although that might be a one right there. Yeah, if I could write these all down, I could use them as reference for numbers to know what the numbers are. Thankfully, I can come here whenever I want. I might do that off camera at some point, is just come by to write them all down. Look for the stamp. DRC is your best interest in your mind. Please only use approved linking books. Use only DRC linking books. Yeah, this is weird. This is the Myst universe and linking books and so on, but in the context of like a corporation or something. And corporations never improve things in video games. They only make like dystopians and post-apocalypses in video games. Oh boy. I cannot read that. Nope. And it would take a while to translate. Huh. Do I need to do that now? At least it looks like a font, so it's probably easy to translate than some of the notes I've seen in the past, where I had to try to interpret the writing. That'll take a while. Let's leave that for later. I'll probably translate that, but it'll take a little bit. Oh, the floor also has the numbers on it. Everywhere. Yeah, like in elementary school. The numbers in the alphabet are just all listed everywhere. Alright, so I need to go to Garrison. Hopefully I can figure out where to go there, how to get there. If I knock one down the stairs. Just keeps going, yep. Bye! Oh, are you disabled? Yep. And this right here is the symbol that represents the key in the other room. So I need to get my key, which is something that goes on my hand, I guess, because I put my hand in there. DRC. So it's approved. It's an officially approved linking book. Where does it go? What's up with the gear turning? What does that mean? Non-interactive at the moment. Am I trapped? I think this will give me information, but only if I have my key. I think I need to use this linking book to get out. Because there wasn't another one in the room. So I just constantly have that on my pocket, on my hip, and that takes me back to this location. Oh. You weren't there. Oh, that's that room. So that book's now on my roster. So if you find the linking book, it just finds its way over here. It's like a fast travel system. Okay. Makes up for the navigation features a little bit, huh? Well, I'm not done exploring that place. There's lots of directions I could try. I think I want to continue along the path I've done so far. No, let's try going down here. I'm going to try to fully explore this area and figure out what there is to know about it. The indications of construction are cute as part of an MMO, implying that they're going to go further and do more with it. A little depressing knowing that it never really made it past that stage. Don't see anything going on there. What's your deal? You're freaking out. There's a green linking book symbol. Something in red, something in blue. And then this writing. I guess it's a smashed hologram. The 3 buttons that represent those 3 symbols are all here. But it seems like the whole thing's unusable until it's reconstructed. Can you go in the water? No. It's all this really pretty area. Really serene, but also non-interactive. Furthering the idea in my head that it's probably a hangout place for multiplayer. Hang out, type in chat. Can I get into chat? Enter T. There's probably no controls that open a chat window since there's no one to chat to. They're like apartments? They seem to be apartments because they have numbers on them. 1 glowing, 2 not. Seemingly to imply that which one has people in them or not. But yeah, the numbers would give us like an address. This is probably like a telescope, right? Because it looks like the edge. Oh. Oh, geez, that's a drop-off. So we're in some sort of nightmarish, absolute, like, mega cavern that just goes on forever underground. Somehow all not falling apart around here. Seems to have a layer of water in it. Red. Almost luminescent. I mean, I don't know for sure. We could just be under an overhang, and that could just all be the sky, but nighttime. It's an unnerving landscape. Oh. So you can see more city way across to the other side. But up here there's a light. A blinking light in the distance. What should we think of that? Can't even tell where it was pointing from here. Can't see any of those details. Not even the light, actually. You kind of would think the light would show in the distance. Like in The Great Gatsby. The inclusion of the beach ball is really odd. I guess they were throwing a party around here. Those were all those party photos hanging out on that hologram. They got so drunk they smashed the hologram, so they got kicked out. They've all been expelled now for breaking the holo projector. Speaking of which, that looks like it might be one. Oh yeah, this is like a lecture hall. Oh boy. Was that Denis? It's incomprehensible. This guy looks as confused as I am. I wonder if there's ever been a moment where like a bunch of players are all grouped around that thing, just agonizing over what it might mean, trying to translate it or something. I think that was every direction. So I think that's just... Yeah. This is just a hangout. That one book was a find, so that was worth coming here for, as I found that one book. That book will give me access to something. But no, I think that's all we're getting from here. So I can go there if I ever want help translating Denis numbers and letters. And also if I ever figure out how to open that one door that's closed. If that's a feature. As opposed to maybe it's just not included in the game. Alright, what is this? A big old symbol. The shell is here. The shell that I'm not entirely sure what it means. And then lots of lines and squares. Like plans or a map. Does it spin towards me? Yep. Oh yeah. It's one of those 2D images like Doom.